Hello, folks. Welcome back to Rugby Senate. This is Chris live in Central Pennsylvania for this. There we go. This Champions Cup match. The Sharks managed to get themselves back up in the Champions Cup after winning the Challenge Cup last year. For the Sharks at home at fullback, it's Affilié Fossé. Let me see if I can get that up on the screen real quick as we get ready to get started. We're about to get this game underway. There we go. Fossé at 15. Edwin Cater on the right wing. Ethan Hooker and Andre Estevez in the center. Makazole Mapimpi on the left wing. Jordan Hendricks at the fly half. Grant Williams, scrum half. Sia Khaleesi. Vincent Chichuka. James Fenter. The whistle blows, and we're underway. Emil van Heerden. Oops, got a false start there. False start. Going to come back. Emil van Heerden and Eben Etzebeth are the locks. Trevor Nyakanye, Bongi Mbonambi, and Oxen Che are in the front row. Well, now we're going to restart here. All right. Exeter has got, well, I'll get to that a little bit later on. Thanks for tuning in to this watch-along, play-by-play. And Exeter with pink jersey takes it inside the 22. Carrying forward, this game being played at Kings Park in Durban. Beautiful-looking weather, summertime in South Africa. Carried there by Dan Frost, the hooker. And that big front row of the Sharks is up to the challenge. Here's a kick by Exeter, looking for touch. It doesn't go anywhere. It's going to come straight back. Big mistake by Exeter. Puts the ball right back in play, and it's going to come back to the point where they kicked the ball from. So it'll be a Sharks line out deep in Exeter territory. Very small crowd on hand on the east side of the stadium. That's disappointing. For Exeter at the fullback, Josh Hudge. On the right wing, Emmanuel Fea-Wabosa, the English national. Ben Hammersley and Tamati Tua are in the center. Tommy Wyatt is on the left wing. Another Wyatt playing left wing. Thank you. The fly half is Will Hayden Wood. Stu Townsend is the scrum half. These are names I don't know. I never follow this team, the English Premier League. So line out by Mbonambi. He throws it into Etzebeth. Grant Williams gets it over to the center to Estevez. Estevez to Oxenche. Bulls through the line. Picks up another 6 meters. Here come the Sharks. Grant Williams kicks it over the top. The chase is on. I don't know if they're playing advantage there, but the ball's going to go through the back of the try zone and tackled in the try zone by Ethan Hooker. So will that be a free kick or were they playing an advantage? I don't know. Looks like that wasn't an advantage. So I'm not sure what Grant Williams saw there, but the ball was a little too much. So goal line drop kick for Exeter. Minute 41 seconds into the contest. Let me get the scoreboard up on because this kind of caught me unawares as I was trying to get ready here. Had to make sure that everything was working today because I had lots of problems with my internet the past week. And Chichuka gets the ball. Grant Williams over to Ox. Back to Eben Etzebeth. Ball boiling into the line. Coming near side, Hendrickson. Over to Fossé. Fossé dances through 2 or 3 tackles, still going forward, and they finally lock him down there in the center of the pitch. Grant Williams to Eben Etzebeth. He sees space, gets around, places the ball. No clear release. That's a kickable penalty, but there they go. Grant Williams says, to hell with it. We're off and running. Oxen Che. No, it's Bongi. So here comes Hendrickson, Jordan Hendrickson. He's got 3 guys tackling him. Wow, can't get the ball free. There's Grant Williams to Hooker. Hooker diving forward. Inside the 22 are the Sharks now. Getting the ball, a little bit of forward motion here, but not quite what they want to break free for a try. Sharks wearing some lovely EPCR Champions Cup gear. Etzebeth again with a nice offload. And there's going to be a nice turnover there. Yep, the Sharks do not release the ball. Bongi holds on to it. Good breakdown work by Exeter gets them. I had a bad Super Brew day yesterday, by the way, folks. I lost 2 out of 3 so far today. 2 out of 3 yesterday. Bath let me down, and Edinburgh let me down. That's why these Champions and Challenge Cup are such a crapshoot. We've got a stoppage of play here with 3 minutes and 7 seconds, and I'm not sure what happened there. So the officials are Jeremy Rozier from France. Oh, it's Chichuka tying his boot. Jeremy Rozier from France. Assistants are Luc Ramos and Adrien Marbon from France, and Thomas Charabas is from also. It's an all-French crew here in Durban. So let me continue the lineup here for Exeter while we have an Exeter player down. It's actually Ben Hammersley getting some treatment on his wrist or hand. Tommy Wyatt, as I said, was on the left wing. Will Hayden Wood is the fly half. Stu Townsend, the scrum half. Greg Fisilao Jacques Vermeulen is the captain. Ethan Roots, another former Shark there. Franco Molina, Richard Capstick, Marcus Street, Dan Frost, Scott Seo. Off the bench, it's Jack Inner, Will Goodrick Clark, Jimmy Roots, Chris Shishuna, Ross Vincent, Will Beckinsale, Harvey Skinner, and Will Rigg. And Exeter, after that penalty for not releasing, kicks it down to about midfield. So that'll be where Exeter puts it in play, just about midfield. Excuse me, folks. I can get something in my stomach here. Really. Empty stomach here. A bit of a leak there. Bit of a leak. Exeter has a successful line out, and they go straight away. Don't bother going with them all. Now they're on the Shark side of the pitch just like that. That was pretty quick. Ball's dug out by Townsend. Townsend sends it wide. Exeter looking for something out here, but they drop the ball. Offside against James Fenta of the Sharks. So that's a kickable penalty. The Sharks didn't take a kickable penalty. Will Exeter take a kickable penalty to draw first blood here on the road? So far, Jeremy Rozier is not messing around. He's called. They're going to go for the corner as well. This is big boy rugby here. Nobody's taking the easy points. Hayden Wood kicks it into the corner. Oh, yeah, Fenter definitely offside there. That's how he's able to make the tackle. 4:26 into the contest. Thanks for joining us here, folks. Nick Muller, Eddie Kuhn, Antoinette Herber, Garrett Gillich, and Fleschen all with us so far. These Champions and Challenge Cup are just so confusing. You get the French sides, you get the Premier League, you get the ERC teams, and now with South Africans in the mix, it's a crazy cornucopia. Teams have players from all over the world on their squads because that's who they play for. Lineout successful by Exeter, and they come down the sideline, but they're in touch. Nope, it's a knock-on. Ooh, that was quick. A knock-on by Exeter. 5 minutes into the contest now, and Exeter turns the ball over. It'll be the first scrum of the game. Exeter a little bit surprised. Can't believe that they're called for a knock-on there. Maybe it's the pink jerseys. Oh, yeah. Eben Etzebeth challenged in the air, and they wound up knocking it on the lock. Franco Molina knocked that ball on in the air, so that's what the knock-on was. All right, looks like a few people starting to fill in that east side of the stadium. Only about, I'd say, 20% full at this stage. Cannot see the main part of the stadium, which is where the cameras are positioned. Sharky's on the sideline signing autographs for kids. That has got to be a warm outfit running around. So we got a break in the action here. I'm not sure what's going on here as people get water. Maybe somebody's injured. Ilmar Lati is back. Welcome. Good to see you again. You're very welcome for my hard work. It really is hard when my internet provider lets me down. Been a tough week. Tough week with internet. 3 days this week. It interrupted my news broadcast. I had to go to my mobile on 2 days, and one day I just gave up. Really hurts the momentum for the channel. Hey, Neville Purdon is here. Hendo's back. Good to see you there. Extremely hot. 39, Neville. That's brutal. What is it in Durban? I didn't check the weather in Durban today. Anybody know what the weather is in Durban? Looks very warm. Chichuka looks like he's departing the game. Ooh. Vincent Chichuka is going out. He'll be replaced. Who's coming in for Chichuka? Pepsi Buthelezi? Will be Pepsi Buthelezi. And it is Pepsi Buthelezi. Wow. Vincent Chichuka is out just 5 minutes into the contest. Wow. Pepsi Buthelezi looking fresh. Nice haircut. I can't see anything obvious. He's walking off. What happened to Chichuka? Because he looks fine, but he's just walking off the pitch. All right, this will be a scrum, so maybe he'll be back. Maybe it's just an HIA. We couldn't see it. So 5:27 now, the clock running once again, and it's the Sharks for their first scrum of the game, the first scrum of the game. Crouch. Vine, says Jeremy Rozier. Set. Grant Williams to put it in. And this one's holding. No, looks the Sharks drive forward. He gets it out. They send it over into the middle now. Esterhuizen with the carry. Grant Williams going to go to the short side of the field. Gets it to, I can't see who that was. It was Emil van Heerden. That's who it was. Ruck is formed. Grant Williams going to go for the box kick. He does and just gets it away. The ball's high into the air. Not going to go very far out to around the 22. Knocked on by Mapimpi. And Exeter has the ball. Exeter has numbers on the outside, but they foolishly cut back inside, does Josh Hodge, and his tackle was made there. Franco Molina with a nice carry here. The big lock picking up about 10 meters. Nobody can hold on to him. Exeter kicks it forward. The chase is on. Who's going to get it? And Fossey gets there. Well done by Apele Fossey. Ooh, he runs right into Greg Fialo. That might be a TMO. There's a knock on there, but I think we need to have a TMO. That was a high tackle. We should go to the TMO for that one. And Fossey's down. Fossey's down. He got hit high. I think Fossey's going out. My goodness. Oh, don't start with the baby shark stuff, Tracy. Oh, yeah, that's going to be a penalty at least. Fossey's down. Exeter was upright and ran right into him, face first. That's the same guy I had the knock on a few moments ago. Yep, we're going to the TMO. I suspect foul play, says Jeremy Roger. Charbas is the TMO. Let's see what we get here. Ooh, crowd is definitely not liking it on the replay, and with good reason. It was wicked. Let's see what Jeremy Rozier has to say, along with the TMO. It's clearly foul play. Facial contact here, so we'll see what happens. But I see a card coming.
Thomas, I'll explain what I see. To me, that's head contact on the black player, and this is a foul play because the player is upright. Then I don't see a high degree of danger because the pink player received and he tried to grab, and most of the force is through the chest, and then the head hit on the other opponent.
Fair call.
So for me, I'm going for a yellow card in this situation. Agree on that?
I want to see just an angle at full speed.
Okay. No, I agree.
I want full speed, please, with this.
And it looks like he tries to pull out of it.
There's great communication between the referee.
The last second looks like he tries to pull out of it. So.
Sharabas.
Oh, in real time, it looks wicked.
Okay. Agree, Thomas? With my decision?
Okay, I'm agree with you.
Okay.
Happy with the yellow.
Okay, so they agree.
Yellow
Yellow card. Yeah, it's a great call.
Yellow card.
He thanked him for the yellow card. Well, that's a professional guy. And he said, yep. Yep, yellow card goes to Greg Fisalau at 6:50. So Exeter will be down. Exeter will be down. So the player came up and said he wanted to make sure, the captain came up and he wanted to make sure which player was going off. And Jeremy Rose says it's a done decision. No, he just wants to know which player. Wants to make sure he gets the right player off. So Sharks now with a man advantage for 10 minutes. 6:50 in the contest. Here comes Hendricks to kick for some territory from that penalty. And it's good. All right, so that's going to put him up near midfield for the Sharks. Be sure to hit the like button, folks, if you don't mind. It takes a lot of work to bring you these Champions Cup and Challenge Cup matches. Tomorrow I've got a lot going on, so I've got to do 2 games and then rush right off and drive 45 minutes to a meeting, spend 2 hours there, and then drive back 45 minutes in the dark. So, line out to the Sharks. Successful to Van Heerden. Oh, bad pass, but Williams digs it off the turf. Sends it over to Oxenche. Oxenche over the 10-meter line. Ruck is for him. Grant Williams to dig it out. Buck's kick coming. Over the top it goes. And this one's a little bit better down to around the 10-meter line. And nicely done by Exeter. They grab a hold of it. It's Tommy Wyatt. Tommy Wyatt. Hey, there's our favorite player today. Tommy Wyatt. Gotta love that surname. What a cool name. 5 letters, begins with a W, ends with a T. Hey. All right, so good tackle by the Sharks. Exeter going nowhere on that one. Call to use it already. They come to the near side. Oh, pick and go. Nicely done. Here come the Exeter over midfield. The chase is on. The ball's kicked down inside the 22. Who's going to get there? It looks like the Sharks are going to get there. And they do. Fossey stayed in the game. He didn't go out. Wow. And Ethan Hooker's on the loose over the 22. Finally taken down. And a penalty advantage for not tackling. No arms tackle. Hendricks Pepsi Buthelezi. Esterhuizen back to Pepsi Buthelezi. Here come the Sharks. Not held the tackle. Pepsi gets up, but he did not release the ball. Ooh. He got tackled, never released the ball. Got to release the ball, Pepsi. But we are playing an advantage for no arms tackle. We're going to come back over there. Wow, it was an exciting sequence of play there for about 15 seconds. Woo. 8:44 in the contest, folks. No bias for Tommy Wyatt fan. Hey, looky, if you got the right surname, what do you want, man? Just 37 likes? That sucks. I'm hearing French spoken, force directive, and that's all I heard. Direct force. Oh, Fossey. Oh, there was a high tackle there. That's where the penalty was called. Okay, I thought he indicated no arms tackle. Sharks line out. They gain 6 or 7 meters after all that. They're up to the 49 now. Bungie to throw it in. Here's the call. And they go deep this time. Van Heerd once again. Grant Williams to Hendrickson. Hendrickson to Fenta. James Fenta's tackled. There goes to the opposite. Hooker. Oh, what a tough pass. He launched a bullet right in the chest of Fossey, and then Exeter got it. Exeter's got the chase on. Who's going to get there? Mapimpi just barely. Ooh. Mapimpi just barely gets there, and he's bent out of shape. He reaches up and grabs the Exeter player by the throat. Not cool, Macazzoli. It was legitimate. You were both running for the ball, and he dove for it like you did, so don't be a little whiny biatch. Mapimpi, an honorable player, but that's very dishonorable play on his part, grabbing the player by the throat. That was wholly unnecessary. They were both running for the ball. And so, here's the replay. He reaches up, and he grabs the player by the throat and threatens him. That was wholly unnecessary by Macazzoli. Mapimpi should have been sanctioned for that behavior. All right, so we're going to come back up. There was a knock-on here, I guess. We got a scrum. Didn't see the call for the knock-on. The play was so dynamic. So 10:43 in the contest. Fine. Good. Time off. Going to reset the scrum. 11 minutes in the contest. Nobody has scored yet. Nobody's really threatened to score so far. Although that was close. If a little more speed could have been had by Hodge, he could have had a try there. But Pepsi outran, or not Pepsi, Macazzoli Mapimpi outran him. So, pack weights 891 for the Sharks, 917 for Exeter. Bit larger pack there. Almost 30 kgs more. Behind. Set. Stu Townsend puts it in the pipe. Oh, big surge from the Sharks. Big surge. And then they've got the scrum half when he digs it out. The tackle's made. Ball's available. Stolen. But side entry. Ooh, not clearly out. Stealing in between the legs. I don't know about that. That ball was laying there. We'll see a Khaleesi who went for that ball. We finally called Khaleesi's number. He's been very silent for 11 minutes of this game. We actually forgot that he was in the game. Looks like Fenter's down with a shoulder injury. The clock is stopped again. Well, it's a big day for the medics here in Durban. Fenter did a great job, but he got injured. And where's the ball at? Let's see this in the replay. How is that not out? That ball's available. That's a bogus penalty. Sia was correct. Fenter is left shoulder. They're playing around with it. Hope he's okay. Arc Precision. Hey, Arc, I think you're the one that got me in touch with some gentleman here in Pennsylvania to try to help me with my internet. He pretty much, he was very kind and helpful, but it's kind of pretty much what I knew. So thanks for that. Appreciate. Oh, no, he's going out. Fenter's out. Wow. So Fenter goes out, and Dylan Richardson comes in. He's a hooker. What the heck is going on there? So Dylan Richardson comes in. Now playing for Scotland. We've seen him play in the Autumn Series. So Dylan Richardson comes in for James Fenter. I don't think I've ever seen a hooker come in for a number 6. Wow. Oh, he landed right on that shoulder. That's why and he got stretched when he was on the ground. All because he made a legitimate tackle. If he'd done a half-ass tackle, he wouldn't have had that arm in such an awkward position. All right, Exeter with a line out here. 4 minutes left on that yellow card. The Sharks have not capitalized on it, and that's not straight. Or did they blow a whistle before the ball was thrown in? Okay.
So you are not tattoo, you come inside to prevent it's free kick against you.
Free kick against the Sharks. He's saying that Bungie is not a number 2. He's wearing a number 2 jersey. Did he switch positions? Ooh, that was a high tackle there by the Sharks. So the Chiefs now down to about 8 meters away, just like that. Sharks really screwing the pooch here. Up a man, and they're going to give up a try here if they're not careful. Carried forward there by Tamiti Taua. Oh, they nearly break through. Sharks just closed the gap. At the 5-meter line now. Exeter driving. Going through phases now. 4 meters, 3 meters. Pick and go. And advantage from being offside against the Sharks. Another advantage. My goodness. They go out to the wing, and it's intercepted by Ethan Hooker, but to no avail because there was an advantage. Penalty against Dylan Richardson for being offside, and I saw that offside. It was a fair call. All right, here we go. 13:20 in the first half. 5 meters are going to be a tap and go by Exeter. Here they go. Sharks have got to get in place. Hendricks is offside. He just got onside. Driving forward, down to the 1-meter line comes Exeter. Jacques Vermeulen. They go wide. Ball's held up. Is it short? It's short. Inches away. And they got it. He's in. And there's the try. Exeter draws first blood. And, of course, the useless South African television crews go to the bench. Like we give a flying flip about the bench and their applause. We want to see who scored the try, you geniuses. I can't tell it was. I think it might have been the scrum half. Nope. Dan Frost is awarded the try, but Bungie's claiming it's a knock-on. So it doesn't look like they're going to... Oh, no, that's a try. That's a try. That'll stand. Okay. Down a man, and Exeter scores. Wow. Sharks are looking like the Sharks of last season. Wow. Josh Hodge will kick the extra point. He's wearing a hair braid like a girl. Oh, my goodness. Josh Hodge, his first kick of the game. Yep, typical Pilchard's fashion. All of these Springboks, and they can't beat a club rugby team. All right, kick is good, and it's 7-0 Exeter. Wow. On the road, down a player with a yellow card, and Exeter not only doesn't give up any points, they keep the ball in the Sharks' half the entire yellow card period and then score 7 points. Oof. Not a good start to the day there, Pilchers fans. The Guppies are down 7-0, 15:29 in the game. Hendricks, as I said, more people filtering in. Oh, knocked on by Exeter, picked up by Ox. And the Sharks now and lost forward by Esterhuizen. Going to come back for a scrum. Esterhuizen lost it forward. I really like these Sharks jerseys with the dark gold colors here on the collar. Really nice. Esterhuizen, old hand at Champions Cup, his 18th appearance. Most of these guys only got 2 or 3 appearances. Of course, they didn't play in Europe. Well, that was a tough one there. They went up for the ball was Franco Molina. He just couldn't get his hands on it. So 43 seconds left on the yellow card, and the Sharks have yet to capitalize on that man advantage. In fact, they've given up 7 points. I know, Flesh, and they're not doing very well in their league. We've been assured by many South African commentators that the Sharks are on the rise, but they don't appear to be. Crouch. Bind. Set. Whistle blows. And a penalty against Exeter. So Sia just taps and goes, hands it off to Dylan Richardson, so they're inside the 22. Again, the Sharks give up 3 points. Evan Etzebeth goes forward. Sharks trying to get something going here now. That's 6 points they've left of begging. Dylan Richardson with a carry. Etzebeth. Oh, Hendrickson got hit as he was off. The pass came, and Exeter runs away with the ball. Up to midfield. Wow, Sharks just really screwing the pooch here royally. They had the ball inside the 22, and now Exeter up near midfield. Surprised it wasn't a knock-on from Exeter because an arm came in there, and there's a clearance kick going deep by Hayden Wood. And my Pimpy with the ball, but he's tackled. Nice. Oh, nice. He released the ball from the ground. Fossey to Hendrickson. That's a forward pass to Sia Khaleesi. No one notices it. Khaleesi driving down to the 10-meter line. He places the ball. That's a side entry. Well, what's the penalty on the Sharks for? Exeter walked in. Ooh, Esterhuizen having a little word there with Stu Townsend. It's getting chippy out there, folks. Sharks are not liking their opponents. Why is that a penalty against the Sharks? I mean, there was nobody there, but Exeter walked in from the side and grabbed the ball. That's a bogus penalty, Jeremy Rozier. I'm not buying that one, buddy. Martin says, Africa Sharks got all those Springboks, but can't perform just to earn money as a figure. Exactly. It's because he never plays a team. So let's see the replay here. Oh, the replay stopped. The ball's live. Sharks stole the line out. They go wide. Hooker has to release it for Mapimpy. Mapimpy has to wait for the ball, but they've got it at the 10-meter line. He's tackled. Ruck is formed. Grant Williams gets over there to dig it out. He's got it out. Hendrickson to Etzebeth. Etzebeth with a lot of carries in this game so far. Williams, Hendrickson is going to kick it high into the air. Chases on over here on the near side. Ball's caught. Nice tackle by Ethan Hooker. Wow, nicely done. So Stu Townsend picks it up for Exeter. And there's Bongyam Benambi with a big tackle. At the 10-meter line on their side of the pitch, Exeter with the ball leading 7-0, 19 minutes into the contest now. Oh, Etzebeth nearly charges that down. It's going to bounce and take a nice friendly Exeter bounce, and they've got it. Back from the yellow card is Tapua, and they go wide on the outside. That's a forward pass. Wow, Ben Hammersley throws that forward. No call there. And Fossey playing out of his mind now. Playing very well. Fossey makes a nice tackle. There's a kick over the top, and none of the Sharks are giving chase. Oh, my goodness. Hendrickson gets back there and saves it. Hey, Richardson gets there in time. Balls bounce around. It's available on the turf. Ruck is formed. That was dangerous. 2 Exeter players back there, and none of the Sharks retreated except for Hendrickson. Wow. My Pippy on the sideline. Here he comes, unopposed. He gets it back inside. Oxen Che. He gets into Grant Williams. Grant Williams is tackled near midfield. The ball's available. Nicely done. What an incredible pickup over there. Ethan Hooker, brilliant work. Sharks are still going. Here they come. Pepsi Buthelezi down inside the 22. Pepsi Buthelezi. Pepsi Buthelezi. It's going to be a try. And the Sharks are over the touchline. Wow. Finally, some excitement in this game. What an incredible sequence of play. Absolutely incredible. Exeter never recovered from the initial shock. Pepsi Buthelesi's first ever Champions Cup try. Wow. This all started back on their 5-meter line. Mapimpy on the outside. Here's the replay. He gets over the 22, sends it to Ox. Ox offloads to Grant Williams. Williams is tackled. He throws it from the ground. And what incredible pickup by Ethan Hooker. One arm off the turf. He's tackled. We could have gotten in trouble there for Oxen Che diving in there. But then Pepsi Buthelezi from the 35-meter line goes all the way. Poor arm tackling by the Exeter side. Wow. That was exciting. Lost my voice. Sharks finally on the board. That's better. They're going to TMO. There might be a problem on this. I think so too. If they take it off the board, I won't be surprised. I think TMO said it was okay. TMO said there's no problem with the try. All right, well, that was good. Right in front of the post for Hendrickson. A little bit gassed after running back on that one. Wow. What a shift in momentum. Hendrickson, Exeter nearly got the ball back inside the 22 deep with 2 players, and Hendrickson got back there and saved the try from scoring a few moments ago, and then they turn it around just moments later, and it's 7-7, 21-26 in the game. Pepsi Buthelezi with a mammoth score here. 7-7. Wow. That was exciting. Very exciting, folks. Pepsi Buthelezi went 35 meters for that try. And slipped 2 tackles. It looks like he's limping, though. First try ever in Champions Cup. Here's the restart from Exeter. It's going to go to the far side of the pitch, about 30 meters out. Oh, Exeter got it in the air. What a great contest for the ball, but Exeter comes down with it. Faye Walbosa gets it, the English national. Just 1 or 2 caps to his credit. Etzebeth grabs the guy around the neck, but no one notices that. Exeter comes to the near side. They're going to kick it through. As Chase is on, who's going to get there? Goes into touch. It'll be a Sharks line out from about 15 meters away. Well, about 12 meters away, actually. Just like against the Stormers, huh? Tracy's going to give the Sharks a phone call. The far side of the stadium has got better sized crowd for it, folks. So, yeah, it's a little bit fuller. I'd say the stadium's about 25% full. Bit disappointing. So, 10,000 maybe? Maybe. Here's a line out for the Sharks deep in their territory. Successful to Van Heerden. And then there's Trevor Nyankanye. We finally mentioned his name for the first time, wearing the number 3 jersey. Trevor gets a carry. All Springboks front row for that Sharks squad. Grant Williams box kick over the top. It's going to go to about the 27-meter line where it's caught by Ethan Hooker. Ethan Hooker does a great job on the high ball. Van Heerden to Williams. Williams to Hendrickson. Hendrickson tries to break through, but they have 3 players come up and tackle him. From the 22, Grant Williams goes wide to Fossey. Fossey sends it down the pitch. Look, I've never been a big fan of Fossey because I thought he's inconsistent, but he's becoming a dependable player. That ball bounced inside of 22, and Hodge picks it up back there. Makazole Mapimpi chased him back, and Hodge has no choice but to kick it into touch because there's no space for him over there. So, it kept back in play by Fossey. Fossey goes around Hodge, and here comes Grant Williams down the middle. 10-meter line, outside. Here come the Sharks again. Down the sideline, Mapimpi in the corner. Makazole Mapimpi with the try. Oh, baby. And the Sharks have scored again. Woo! Just like that. Makazole Mapimpi. Woo-hoo! His first try of the season in the Champions Cup because it's the first Champions Cup game. Wow. Woo, that's more like it. Fossey kept that ball alive, and Exeter took their time getting up there. Hodge got faked out by Fossey, and then Grant Williams ran riot through them, got the ball back to Pepsi, and then he gets it over there to Makazole Mapimpi, who makes sure he gets down and dots that ball down. No question about that one. No question about that one whatsoever. Woo, baby. All right, the Pilchards are gaining strength here, trying to step up their big boy pants and be adults at this game. You're welcome, Big G. You're very welcome. Hendricks, a tough kick now from the corner here. Sharks out in front, 12-7. Let's make sure I pick the Sharks. Yeah, I got the Sharks by 5 in this one, so. Tough angle here. And he's going to miss it to the left of the post, so it's going to be 12-7. Fossey, man, he's really playing very well in this game. Playing very well in this game. 25 minutes. Television announcers saying that Fossey's game has improved because he's been coached and mentored by Villa de Rue. That may very well be true. And inside at 22, Pepsi Buthelezi bounces off a tackle, still going. Now he goes to ground. After the restart, Grant Williams to dig it out. Grant Williams, my favorite South African Springbok at the moment. Ball's kicked over, South African scrum half, I should say, not Springbok. Oh, nicely done. Ball's fought for, good contest. Who's got it? Sharks come away with it. Well done. Hendrickson comes to the near side. Is that Esterhuizen? It is Esterhuizen. He gets it off to Pepsi Buthelezi, who shakes 2 tackles up the midfield. Pepsi offloads the ball. There goes Ethan Hooker out of loose. The Sharks are running riot. The Sharks, Ethan Hooker, he's tackled. He dumps it off, and it's going to be Grant Williams with the try. Oh, my goodness. The floodgates have opened in Durban. The E. coli on the beach is because the floodgates are open. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Don't go swimming in Durban. You'll get E. coli, but go to Kings Park where you'll see a tri-fest going on. My goodness, Ethan Hooker looked like he was going to outpace everybody. They just got him by the boot from behind. Woo, baby. I smell a route. Look at that. Ethan Hooker took off from 45 meters away. He had 3 guys chasing him. They just got his boot at the 5-meter line. And here comes Grant Williams right in the picture to get the ball. And Grant Williams with a try. Ooh, mama. This is looking good, looking good, looking good. No more pilchards. Suddenly the Sharks are becoming killer Sharks. Grant Williams with the try. Brilliant stuff there. How did that get over there? That's in the wrong place. There we go. All right. Woof, man. Right under the post again. This is an easy conversion. Should make it 19-7. Grant Williams lines it up. Kick is up. It's good, and it's 19-7. Boy, Exeter must be going, what the hell happened? We fought off the yellow card. We actually took a 7-0 lead with a yellow card, and now we're trailing 19-7. Yes, Arc Precision. Fossey is getting better by the game. You know, I thought he was a very promising talent a few years ago, but then he just struggled and he just inconsistent. Even this year as a Springbok, he was inconsistent. But look at this. Okay, hold on. We got a whistle here. Substitution for Exeter. HIA. Who's going out? Will Rigg is coming in. Who's going out? Oh, jeez. I can't see who it was. Oh, boy. Exeter gets up and contests for the ball, and they win it again. Sharks have got to improve on that. Couldn't see who went out. I think it may have been Tamiti Tua. Townsend now. Oh, Hodge loses the ball. There it goes. Ethan Hooker picks it up, bounces off a tackle over midfield. Well done. Ethan Hooker's having a hell of a game too, but going to come back. He didn't release. Come back for a knock-on by Exeter. Wow. Man, oh man, oh man. Oh yeah, definitely knock-on there. Hooker's having a brink. He's really coming of age too, Ethan Hooker. I wouldn't be surprised to see him get a Springbok call-up one day. Just kind of a guy who was there for a long time, but he's really this season stepping into it. Oh no. Oh no, Bongi's down. Bongi's down. It's his wrist. His finger. Taping up Bongi's finger now. Stay away from the beaches in Durban, folks. You'll get E. coli. Go to Hollywood Bets Kings Park, and you'll be treated to a tri-fest. Much better experience than going to the beach of Durban. I've been on the beach in Durban. There's rubbish everywhere from all the floods. Still haven't cleaned the beaches up properly. You get one of those big machines that combs the beach, digs up the sand, and cleans all the rubbish up. All right, so here we go. Bongi's putting on some weight there. Going to be a scrum to the Sharks just outside their 10-meter line. Set. Jeremy Rozier. Grant Williams puts it in the pipe. Sharks are pushing forward. It's wheeling. He says use it, but he can't get to it. I'm going to reset it. Grant Williams couldn't get to the ball. Well, and Jeremy Rozier doesn't want to hear anything that Grant Williams has got to say about this. Doesn't want to hear anything Grant has got to say. So we're going to reset this one. Yeah, I would have thought there'd be a penalty to the Sharks there, but Rozier says no. No dice. Not going to happen. Nix 9 yet. No in the Bahnhof. All right, here we go. Crouch. Bind. Set. Ball's available, and Grant Williams is not picking up again. This time he manages to win the penalty. Grant Williams wouldn't pick it up, and they got the penalty this time against Exeter. Marcus Street not happy with the call. It was against him. Hendricks a kick for some territory here. What a kick. Wow. Well, that's down about 10 meters. That's Jordan Hendricks who does a brilliant job kicking that ball. Yeah, Sharks front row looked really good. Street went straight up. All right, here we go. Okay, it's not nearly as good a mark as it looked initially, but still it's about 15 meters away. Still a great kick. But initially it looked like he was going to mark it down around 10 meters. Sharks line out. 31 minutes in. Line out's good. If the Sharks could score here, wow. They're into a maul. First real maul of the game here. Boy, Evan Etzebeth falls out of that maul. Still going. Bogey offloads to front head. Front here down to 3 meters. What's going on? Ball. We got a card coming against Exeter. Yellow card against Will Rigg, who just came into the game. Off his feet, slapping the ball. Wow. Just came in the game to replace the HIA. Excuse me. Wow. So the Sharks will have the ball for a 5-meter line out when Henderson kicks it in a touch here. Chance to run up and score. 32 minutes in the first half. 153 people here and 59 likes. What's up with that? Come on, man.
That was easy.
Hit the like button. We're not even begging for money here, you know, and super chats. Just hit the like button. What's that cost you? But a moment of your time. It's so easy to do. Such an easy task. Sharks, 5-meter line out. Successful. They get the ball in the hands of Bongi Ambanabi at the back, and here comes Grant Williams. They're about the 5-meter line, not really going anywhere. And Exeter, they're going to turn it over. Yep, knock on. They turned it over. Oh, the Sharks, man. Should have got it out of there quicker. Shame. A try goes a begging. Exeter saves the game for now. 3 tries to 1. 60 likes, 74 likes. That's better. Thanks, folks. Appreciate that. Very kind of you. This game being played at Kings Park. Hollywood Bets Kings Park, if you're a gambler. Casino. I've been to the Hollywood Bets casino just down the road. It's all right. I don't gamble, but I like to watch people gamble. It's kind of funny. Yeah. Anyway, so Kings Park in Durban, right next to that big white elephant eyesore, Moses Madiba Stadium, which nobody ever goes to. Crouch. Bind. Set. Sharks could win a scrum here. It'd be fantastic. No, not going to go their way, although they're pushing back. Exeter gets it out of the scrum. And Khaleesi for the tackle. See, Khaleesi has been very quiet in this game thus far. Call to use it. Oh, Sia drags a player out of there. The ball's loose. Etzebeth hits it. Esterhuizen chase it down at the 30-meter line. Here come the Sharks on the far side. Fossey goes wide. My Pippi has to wait for it, and it bounces the wrong direction. Oh. Terrible pass by Fossey. Uh-oh. Captain? Uh-oh. Scrummer line out. If I was Exeter, I'd take the line out. Their scrums have been terrible. Fossey's been having a great game, but that was a mistake there. A big mistake. That cost them a try. That's two tries, or two chances to score a try. They've gone a begging down here. 34-38 in the first half, folks, approaching that halftime. Lots of rugby going on. Let's check around the league and see what's going on. Let me get to the Champions Cup here. Here's the line out by Exeter. Successful. They come out of it. They've got the ball at their 22. They're driving forward. Khaleesi in on the tackle. Ruck is formed. Townsend's going to dig it out. Oh, look at that. Counter ruck by Sia. So they can't get the ball out. They've just got to play it. Dylan Richardson in there. Good breakdown work by the Sharks there. Once again, a ruck is formed. This time Townsend's going to... Oh, Etzebeth got his fingers on it again. Well, but a nice bounce for Exeter. It goes to Makazole Mapimpi just short of midfield. He gets up. He's got Van Heerden. Van Heerden doesn't know who to throw it to. Hendrickson comes wide. Ethan Hooker down the sideline. He comes inside the 10-meter line. Down to 22. It wasn't Hooker. I'm sorry. It wasn't Hooker. My bad. It was Edwin Cater. And then there goes Grant Williams on the loose inside the 22. Ruck is formed, but the ball is, not releasing. Going to be a penalty against Exeter here. So the Sharks can be able to kick this down for the corner if they can't do anything with it. Esterhuizen goes wide. He's got Khaleesi outside the 22. They go, Sia Khaleesi. He's going to walk in. Sia Khaleesi with the try. I just said he was quiet, and he scores a try. It's almost if Sia can hear me. He's sending me a message all the way from Durban. Hey, Chris, I'm in the game. Don't sweat it, brother. We're going to do something. Boy, Sia looks knackered, man. Look at him. He looks knackered. He ought to be well rested. I mean, Rachel's not in his bed anymore. Whoops. Oh, my goodness. Sia Khaleesi with a big try there. Picks it up from the 24 meters, outruns one player, and he goes in unmolested. Brilliant dive across. Sia Khaleesi with a try, and they have a bonus point in the first half. Sharks fans who avoided the E. coli on the beach and went to Kings Park are enjoying their day. Bonus point. Tough kick again for Jordan Hendrickson from the corner. Lots of sunshine on the east side of the stadium, place I would not be sitting. I did that one time. It was brutal. I broiled in the sun. We'll only sit on that west side of the stadium for a day game. Yeah, be sure to become a subscriber to the channel if you don't mind, folks. I really appreciate that. I don't get these arm tattoos that women get. I don't understand it. I'm sorry. It doesn't make any sense to me. Here's a kick. And that one's going to get inside the post, and he's good. And it's 26-7. The Sharks are out in front in the first half. Sharks have been pouring it on for about 15 minutes here now. Etzebeth and Khaleesi giving each other big hugs. The all-time most capped Springbok and a long-time captain there getting it done. Sia approaching 100 games himself. Here's the restart. Exeter reeling now. Sharks can be able to do what they want here. Good job by Van Heerden to bring that ball down. Grant Williams kicks it over the top. It's going to go to about midfield. Taken there by Hodge, who's done a pretty good job for Exeter. Khaleesi rushes up. No tackle there. Oh, the hooker for Exeter. Nice work there. But he throws the ball away all the way back to 10-meter line. And great chase by Edwin Cater, who's over top the ball. He's on the wrong side, though. He realized it after the fact. Got a little too excited. Edwin Cater got a little too excited. He's like, I got to think. Got to know where you're at, folks. Got to know where you're at. Sorry, I keep coughing, folks, but I got some build up here. It's not a sickness or cold. Just can't clear the pipes. So Exeter kicks it down the pitch. Just a minute, 15 seconds remaining in the first half. It was a great work by Cater, but it's a shame he got up on the wrong side of the ball. Yeah. He got just turn around, he would have had it. But now he puts his team in a little bit of jeopardy down here. It's 1 minute left in the first half. 26-7 is the score. Wow. Line out by Exeter goes deep, uncontested. They've got it. They come spinning off. And Khaleesi with it. No, it's Bongi with the tackle. Fislau with a carry to the 22. Exeter now threatening with just 40 seconds remaining in the first half. They're going to kick it over into the corner. Fosse's over there. Who's going to get it? It's going to go into touch. And it's going to be a Sharks line out. They'll be able to put it in touch to end the half. Wow. So let's take a look at the scores here for today so far, folks. The matches in the Champions Cup. It's Stade Rochelet beat Bath yesterday 24-20. Hurt me in my Super Brew. But Clermont is beating Benetton 21-0. Wow. No competition there. Benetton is taking a step backwards this season after a great season last year. And there's the Hooter. Line out. Bongi will throw it in. Etzebeth goes high into the air, and Wow, the Sharks are at the try line. They're going to turn it over. And it's a penalty against the Sharks. Wow. It's a penalty try. Wow. Oh, my goodness. Or is it a try, not a penalty try? It's just a try. Frost gets a try. I didn't even see that. Terrible lineout by the Sharks. So how does he score a try? Oh, there it is. Oh, he called the penalty first. That's what it was. Okay. They really screwed that up, that lineup. I don't know what the hell the Sharks were doing. They just put the Exeter back into the game. Yeah, there it is, Frost. Yeah, Frost just stole the ball at the line. That's what happened. So Frost with a great job there. I don't know what the hell that was. That just ruins the beautiful first half. Wow, that was just stupid. Stupid. I don't know what was going on there. Hodge will try to kick this. It's going to be a tough angle. So 26-12. You can only hope that he misses this. Otherwise, Exeter's right back into this. They scored the first and final try of the first half. There's the kick. Looks good, and it is. So the Sharks walk out with barely a 2-try lead. 26-14. Wow. Well, the Sharks look great till that last cock up there, and it's halftime at Kings Park. Hey, folks, so let me just get in the chat and see what's going on over there. 150 people currently here, and we've got 81 likes. What's up with that? We can do better than that. Frost is happy with his pair. I agree. Funny, Robert Wood. If the Sharks keeping up like this, then they'll take the Champions Cup for first time. Nope, not going to happen, Brandon. Not like this. They shouldn't make mistakes like this. Francois Bezuidenhout said so. They should win with all. Yeah, they should win with all the Springboks, but they seem to be unable to do that consistently. Brendan says Sharks are the only team who plays good and makes this. No, they don't. The Sharks are inconsistent, a highly inconsistent team. They are unbelievably inconsistent. They're not a team that plays good. They're disappointing on far too many occasions, Brendan. You have to be honest and analyst here, buddy. If you're going to share a view on that, you've got to be honest about it. The Sharks are so inconsistent. Yes, they won the Curry Cup. Yes, they won the Champions Cup, but they won the Curry Cup because of a cock-up by their opponent. They won the Champions Cup because they just got it together one day, and that's what it took. So let's be honest about that. They are not a good team with this much talent. They should be rolling over players, and they were rolling over. It was 26-7, and what do? Typical Shark fashion. They cock it all up there at the end and mess up. That's unfortunate. Sue Walsh is back. Hey, Sue, how's it going? We're still winning so far. 84 likes. Yeah, 90 likes now. Hey, thanks for that, folks. Appreciate it. All right, so let me see. What do you guys do? Let me see. Let me ask this. We're going to start a poll. Do you like South African clubs playing in EPCR? All right. So here's a question. Do you like the South African clubs playing in the EPCR? That is European Professional Club Rugby, and that is the Champions and the Challenge Cup. There you go. Okay, there it is, folks. You can hit that poll. The Bulls are a bit better. The Bulls are a lot better at the moment and more consistent. Onakarebetsa Motong, you are correct. They're much more consistent at the moment. I'm not a Bulls fan, but I'm honest. Unfortunately, my Stormers look like cock. But, hey, it's like the walking wounded. I mean, the Stormers have lost half a starting side out to injury, serious injury. Yeah, it's not pretty for the Stormers, unfortunately. So we're at halftime here in this game now. Let me look and see if it's halftime in the other games. They both start same. They start same time. So the Claremont game is also going to be at halftime. Wow, 21-0. Benetton getting smoked. Both games at halftime. Next up, it's Northampton taking on Castres, and at the same time, it'll be the Stormers and Toulon. After that, it's Munster versus Stade Francais. Then the game we're going to tune in for at StoneX Stadium, it's Saracens hosting the Bulls. Yep. Later in the day, it's Glasgow and Sale, and Racing 92 versus the Harlequins. Bordeaux versus Leicester, Toulousain versus Ulster, Bristol and Leinster. That's the only other game that even remotely interests me, but that's on Sunday, and I can't watch that game because I have to hit the road. So unfortunately, I can watch the start of it, but I won't be able to watch the finish of it. That's the only game, the Bristol and Yeah, that game. So, yeah, but as I said, the problem for the Stormers is that they have lost so many players. Let me see if I can find how many players are down. Let me see. By the way, Sharks had some big injuries for this one, too. They had a injury taking place here. Yeah, Hobla is out with an operation on his foot, and he's going to be out for a while. Lucanio Am has got a fracture in his arm, so Am and Hobla are out for the Sharks. That's unfortunate. But for the Stormers, wow, they've just really had some tough breaks. A lot of players out. A lot of players are out. So, anyway, let's see if I can find out who all the players are here. Quite a few are out. Yeah, so I don't see any South African side winning either of these competitions anytime soon, Champions Cup or Challenge Cup. Last year's Sharks one was a bit of a surprise. Anyway, but Blitzbach are off to a good start in Cape Town. Is it the Sevens? We quit watching the Sevens, so anyway, I guess so. Is Cape Town Sevens? Yeah, it would be this weekend, wouldn't it? The Cape Town Sevens. Yeah, that's probably what people are watching, so... let me go HSBC. Let's go to the HSBC Sevens, their crappy website. Okay, let's look at the fixtures. It's live now. All right, USA is beating Great Britain. Argentina smoked Ireland. Fiji crushed Uruguay 7-7. Spain over Kenya 14-7. New Zealand beat USA 19-7. Australia crushed Brazil 45-5. New Zealand crushed China 40-10. France over Spain 21-0. Great Britain beat Fiji 22-5. South Africa crushed Ireland 36-7. Great Britain over Uruguay. Kenya beat Australia. Wow, that's a bit of a surprise. France crushed USA 50-12. Yeah, USA used to be so good in sevens. We suck anymore, men and women. And USA started out by beating Fiji. These scores are crazy. Fiji wins 70-0. USA beats Fiji 31-0. Then loses. It's just what the hell's going on here? What the hell's going on here? Let me take a look and see. It says live now. Where to watch? Is that here or is it going to be Americas and Africa? Okay, it doesn't tell me where. Canada. I don't care about Canada. So I can't watch this? Only Canada, so we can't watch it. I wonder if it's on Peacock. Let me try that. Peacock. That's usually who has it. NBC has the contract. Used to have the contract for it. Oh, taking a while to get logged in here. Okay, Peacock. And I want sports. All right. Where's rugby at? Good Lord, who cares about soccer? There's come on, rugby. There we go. And nope, it's not on there. Wow. So we just can't watch the sevens anymore because NBC chooses not to carry it. That's horrible. That's absolutely horrible. So there you go. That's why sevens is dead. I mean, can't even watch it in America. Can't even watch it. So TSN I can't watch. That's a Canadian thing. Yeah, page not found. Yeah, my goodness. Wow. So the Cape Town Sevens I can't even watch. This is why I don't cover it anymore. It's just stupid. The World Rugby has screwed this sport up royally. This was the most exciting and fastest growing sport just a couple years ago, and now it's just crap. Just crap. I wonder if World Rugby has it. I doubt it. Or Rugby Pass. See if it's there. Let's try Rugby Pass TV and see if I can find it there. Very disappointing. It says watch live, Cape Town Sevens. Let's see if I can watch it live on there. Oh, it's on there. USA is beating Great Britain 24-14 in the second half. This is the women. Or the dudes have ponytails. Yeah, it's USA women. Yep. So USA is fifth. Great Britain is fourth. 28 seconds left. It's a scrum on the near side for Great Britain. The USA women have nice jerseys on this time. They're going to go wide. Great Britain charging up over towards the 22. Oh, they got around her. Oh, the white girl with the dreadlocks catches up and gets the ball. She steals it. Nicely done. Who is this? I don't recognize any of these USA women. Ball's placed. The USA white girls are all getting dreadlocks. What's up with that? Here's one with ponytails. Okay. Another one with a ponytail. Whoa, who's this blonde chick? I've never seen her before. Oh, she throws it away. Oh, no, they're going to give up a try here at the end. Oh, what a dumb pass by the American. And England's going to penalize or punish us for it. Levy goes all the way back and scores a try. Wow. Wow. And it's not over yet. How's the clock going upwards? They're counting upwards. It was at 0. Now it's at 34. What the hell is that? Do they like change the way? Do you count up to 7 minutes now in sevens? What's going on? They've ruined this sport. It used to be so good. That's ruined. Boy, they really screwed the pooch there. Okay, it is full time. That must be past the half then. 54 seconds. All right. All right, so USA will play for the medals for the women's side. Congratulations to the women there. They advance. But now we can throw back and try to see the stupid table here. All right, so I want women's now. Okay. Just the women's. Is this the women's? Where's the men's? Okay. Oh, there we go. That's why there was such confusion. Okay, so USA women beat Fiji 31-0. And then the next game, they beat Great Britain. Okay, 31-14. Am I on the right competition? Yeah, it's Cape Town. And then that doesn't make any sense. Confusing. So, USA women go to the semifinal. Wow, they're playing in the semifinal. For the Cape Town Sevens, well done to the ladies. The men suck. Let's see how they're doing. Okay, now that we've got the board correct. See, I hate this. They're all on the same table. Who cares about seeing the same table? Want to see men or women? We got smoked by France, 50-12. Oof. And so let's look at the pools. Where are the pools at? France against Ireland for the women for Pool C decider. So I cannot see where the pools are. Oh, here we go. Pools. Okay. Good Lord. Pools for women's and the American women. Is that Joel Stransky calling the sevens? Sounds like Joel Stransky's calling the sevens. Huh. Okay, so back here where I was at. So Pool D says they played 1 and won 1. That's how can they be in the semifinals after one game? This is not even updated. Not even updated. For the men's, South Africa won one game. The men, USA lost 2. So USA men suck. Sevens. Anyway. So Cape Town Sevens, Ireland and France, women coming out of the locker room now. Here they come. Oh my goodness. All right, we're still not ready for the second half here over in Durban. So lots of rugby to go around in South Africa today. We've got Port Elizabeth is where the next game is at, folks. Port Elizabeth is the next game. That is the Stormers taking on Toulon. I don't know why they're not playing in Cape Town. Because of this, I guess, the Cape Town Sevens. If we still had the original soccer stadium, we could play there. Or not soccer, but rugby stadium. Yeah. If Newlands was still available, we could play there. But no, we can't play because the Cape Town Sevens, so they go to PE. Wow. It's a long way off. Right. All right. So the Stormers have to play in PE today because the Cape Town Sevens is in Cape Town. Yep. I've never been to the Cape Town Sevens. I have been to the Sevens World Cup in Cape Town, which was interesting. Yeah, it definitely sounds like Joel Stransky. No wonder he's not calling the Sharks game. All right, so nothing happened over here in the Sharks yet. Still waiting for the second half to get started. And Ireland is about to kick the ball off at Cape Town Sevens. Very sparse crowd in Cape Town. France comes away with the ball. France is ranked 3rd, and Ireland 6th for the women. Well, sevens. I used to love sevens. They just ruined it. France throwing the ball backwards there. So let's see what the poll says. So most people seem to think it's a good idea for South Africans to be in the EPCR. Okay. Let's try this poll. Would you prefer... Okay. There you go. New poll is up, folks. New poll is up. So, chance to answer a question for the new poll. All right. Meanwhile, Sharks are not back out yet, but Ireland has scored 47% of their tries. Oh, I couldn't read that last weekend. It went off the board very quickly. Ireland with the ball inside the 22 very quickly here. Oh, they nearly break through. Oh, that looks painful. That's... If she's not hurt, I don't know how she's not hurt. Boy, that looked like an ACL. The way that girl's leg was snapped like a wishbone. She's down. Yeah, she's done. That's a serious... Oh, that ball's thrown away by France. Ireland chase it down. France back to their 5-meter line. They're going backwards here. And Ireland is down a player. That's a penalty for not releasing the ball. And Ireland's going to tap and go. They're just 5 meters out, but France with great defense there. Ireland, the ladies are down a player here. And she's still down. They haven't replaced her off the pitch yet. So they're trying to score short a player. 6 against 7. That's a tough break for them. There's no space over there. Going to have to do something with the ball here. They've gone backwards about 12 meters now. They're down. Ball's available. Irish women. Oh, almost broke through. France is playing tough here. And not releasing is a penalty against Ireland. And we're going to stop now for the injury. Yeah, I think she tore an ACL or MCL. That looked wicked. She was snapped like a wishbone down on the ground. That was a long time ago. We're finally going to stop play here for the Irish player. So it looks like we're ready to start second half. Yep, we're ready to start the second half. All right, back to the Sharks game. Enough of the sevens. All right, here we go. So, boy, the Sharks really screwed the pooch there late in the first half, giving up an unnecessary try. And Nick Frost did well. So, hopefully, John Plumtree had a little bit of butt chewing going on at locker at halftime. Let's take the halftime marker off as we're ready to start the second half of this contest. Sharks leading 26-14. The ball will come to them to get it started. Here's the kick around the 22. Van Heerden goes up, comes down with the ball. Sharks have it outside their 22. The ruck is formed. Grant Williams comes over. Williams kicks it high into the air. Chases on by Mapimpi. Mapimpi, it goes backwards. Oh, and they throw it to Mapimpi. And the Sharks have the ball. Wow. Pepsi Buthelezi to Hendrickson. Hendrickson. Esterhuizen. Fossey does a little kick through there. Chases on. Did they get it? Oh, well, unbelievable. The Sharks somehow come away with it. It's Hooker. But was it in touch? I think it was in touch. Knock on is the call. Who's the knock on against? Against Cater. Okay. Wow. So it'll be a scrum on the Exeter side. Now the sun has come out from the west side of the stadium. The shade is working its way across exactly halfway across the pitch right now. Half the stadium is in shadows. So there's a substitution for Exeter. Seo is out and Goodrick Clark is in that front row. So a substitution in the front row. Crouch. Bind. Set. Exeter, good push against the Sharks. Sharks give up a penalty on the scrum. That's bad work there. Oh, boy. Exeter really stoked about that. Sharks can ill afford to let them score again here and get back into this game. Yeah, rugby players be forced to wear helmets, yeah. With all this head contact, maybe. Ball's kicked down the pitch, and it'll be a line out for Exeter. Look, I mean, I want to like Exeter, but their colors, their logo, their team name, none of it makes any sense. Wearing pink jerseys when you're a chief, and being an Indian chief in England, it just doesn't make any sense. Sorry. I guess not really an Indian chief. He's more like, the Golden Horde, But they didn't come to England. Nick Frost throws it in. Here they come. Exeter down to the 22. Sharks fighting against it. Oxenshea tries to get it, but no dice there. They come to the near side, and Makazole Mapimpi goes in for the tackle along with Hooker. Exeter now around the 22. Sharks got to be careful here. Oh, Grant Williams nearly has an intercept. Instead, he goes to tackle the fly half. And a penalty for not releasing against Exeter. Good job there by Trevor Nkanye to steal that ball away for the Sharks. How is what possible? Wearing helmets? Very easy, actually. American football didn't used to wear helmets, but the injuries were so severe and life-threatening they had to come up with them. 43 minutes in the second half now. Sharks leading 26-14. 7 penalties for Sharks, 6 for Exeter thus far. Up next, it's the Stormers from Port Elizabeth at Nelson Mandela Bay Stadium. Line out successful to Van Heerden. Hendrickson off to Hooker. Hooker down inside the 10-meter line. Ethan Hooker. Advantages for not rolling away. Sharks are playing advantage here. Hendrickson back to Pepsi Buthelezi. Buthelezi's tackled. Grant Williams. Gagne tries to do a dummy. He fools nobody, and he's driven back hard at the 10-meter line. Going to come back for the penalty here. Oh, another penalty. Oh, that's where the original mark was. Sorry. Not rolling away. So the Sharks will kick for territory here. Penalty on Nick Frost, the double try score. So Hendrickson will kick. No, he's going to take the points. This is a good decision. It's makeable. Yep, that'll make it a 2-try game again. Ethan Hooker's had a really good game for the Sharks. Which country stated with 3 referee views? Huh? Robert Dupree coaching the Stormers. I'm okay with Dobson coaching the Stormers. Why do we need Robert Dupree coaching them? Funny Knotze says, nay. Ox and Trevor don't seem scrum well. Yeah, I agree. On a Garabetsa, they play a lot better when they're playing for the Springboks than they do for the Sharks. Yeah, Trevor and Ox, but Bongi is just tough all the way. That looks like it's going to be good from Hendrickson, and it is, and it's 29-14. They needed that one. All right, 29 now. That's smart rugby there. All right, so 29-14 now. Let's take a look in the other scores around the league now that we're in the second half. Claremont is still winning 21-0 over Benetton. The restart, and the Sharks knocking on. Exeter has it. Big carry here by Ethan Roots. Exeter. Oh, Jeremy Rozier has to duck to get out of that pass, and he does successfully. So Exeter's able to finish the pass. Exeter comes to the near side. Sharks adjusting well on defense, but it looks like they might have been offside, but no call there. Nick Frost hands the ball off to Ethan Roots, Roots driven backwards. And Khaleesi shows up, and he throws the scrum half to the ground. What a tackle by Sia Khaleesi. Crawling against Pepsi Buthelezi, and it's a penalty to Exeter. Will they take the points to narrow the gap again? Pepsi's shaking his head like he made a mistake there. Pepsi Buthelezi crawling. So they're going to kick for the corner. Hodge with his girly, hair beret on. Boy, Sia Khaleesi, what a tackle. Yeah. As he crawling, he was on his feet, fighting his way through the ruck. I don't know how that's a crawl. Anyway, it's an Exeter line out from about, looks like 15, 17 meters away. 9 out is knocked backwards by the Sharks. They didn't get it, though. Exeter chases it down. And they've got Exeter now inside the 5-meter line. Oh, the Sharks waste a golden opportunity there. Exeter from 5 meters. They go over towards the center. First carry there for Will Goodrick Clark. A ball stripped out. Etzebeth has it. We're going to have a penalty going to come back for. Offside against the Sharks. That bails out. That bails out Exeter. Oof. After turning the ball over. Has the game started yet, Tracy? 47 minutes in. You were here at first half. 140 people currently here, 1,300 views. Wow, I thought we'd get more views than that for a Sharks game. Sharks fans letting us down. All right. So, into the corner it goes. So, Exeter with another line out deep in Sharks territory. 48 minutes now into the contest. Here comes the ball. Delivered by Nick Frost. Successful. And Exeter into Mall. And they drive quickly forward. Down to just a meter away now. They're trying to get close. And it collapses. Ball's available. Exeter goes. Pepsi Buthelezi with the stop. Down to 1 meter. Exeter now trying to pick and go. Sharks trying to get onside. There's bodies everywhere here. It's hard to see. There's the ball as they go a little further in the center of the pitch. Townsend sends that ball. Fisalau is tackled at 2 meters out. The ball bounces over. Exeter's going to go further afield. Oh, nearly knocked on. Wow. What a recovery just to hold on to that. So Exeter now from 10 meters out after that miscue, but they held on to the ball. Exeter in front of the post. Sharks are ready. Here they come. Richard Capstick tackled. Exeter comes wide. Towns around the sideline, but it was a four from Mullen. But a whistle blew. I heard a whistle. There's a penalty. There's no try. Obstruction is the call. I didn't see the obstruction. Tough break. Jacques Vermeulen with the try, and it's going to be negated by an obstruction call. And Townsend's arguing his case, and Vermeulen's now arguing the case. I did not see the obstruction. Well, the TV announcer saw clear obstruction. I missed it, so I'll admit that I missed that obstruction. Let's see if they'll replay it. And that ball is a hell of a launch there by the Sharks. That's going to take them from inside their 5 meter all the way down the other side. Oh, yeah. That's definitely clear obstruction. Yeah, but that's a tough break on obstruction because it was a dummy pass and Bongi went in for the tackle. So it's a tough one. But from their 5 meter line, the Sharks get all the way up to the 38 meter line of Exeter. Wow. Sometimes you just got to be lucky, folks. Sometimes you just got to be lucky. Yeah, I think that could be a try, Brandon. I think that was harsh. Line out successful to Van Heerden is doing a lot of work in the line out. Bongi comes away with it over to Sia Khaleesi. Sia Khaleesi dances down, gets tackled. Grant Williams. Oh, Pepsi Buthelezi. Boy, Grant Williams is doing a great job at scrum half. Grant Williams gets it to Van Heerden. Van Heerden drives through. Sharks are really looking good at the moment. Grant Williams, great, digs it out. Fossey kicks it through inside the 22, picked up down there by Hodge. Hodge is tackled from behind by Ethan Hooker. Exeter has it inside their 22. They try to drive out. Is that Etzebeth with a tackle there? Call to use it again. So Exeter will kick it from their 22, high into the air. It's going to go around midfield. Fossey bravely takes it on the high ball, places it. Van Heerden some Sharks are doing some incredible work today. Williams, Hendrickson kicks it high into there, chases on by Mapimpi. Is he going to get there? He goes up in the air for it. Fair contest. The ball comes loose. It's bouncing on the turf. Still bouncing. Kick forward. That ball's not dead yet. Hendrickson chased it down. He's tackled. Grant Williams going to have... No, Fossey will clean it up around the 22. Fossey's going to kick it back down the pitch to slow things down. And that's going to bounce into the try zone. It's going to go to the back of the try zone. Oof, and Fossey almost got there, so they had to play it. So it's going to be a goal line drop kick. Fossey had to chase it down. Took a lot of pressure off, though, Fossey did. Well done on Afide Fossey there, taking all the pressure off of the Sharks, who were in bad shape back there. So they kick it back. Time off. Substitution. Oxenshea comes out. Nkunu comes in for Oxenshea. Number 7, who else is going out? Trevor Nkanye is going out too. So Vermeulen goes out, and he's replaced by Ross Vincent for Exeter. So who's in the front right now? Bongi's there. Nkunu's there. Is Dylan Richardson slot back over in there? As a hooker. Etzebeth now. The Sharks come away with that after that free kick. And Esterhuizen carrying guys back to the 22. Well done on his part. Grant Williams brings it to the near side. Nkunu with his first carry charges up to the 22. Ball is stripped out of there, but the guy's playing the ball on the ground. Townsend, a penalty against the Exeter side for playing the ball on the ground. It's called against Ethan Roots, and he can't believe it. Sharks kick to the corner. It's going to be, what about 10-meter line out? Yeah, Roots lost his balance there. So another substitution, Jimmy Roots comes into the game for Exeter, replacing Marcus Street. So brothers out there playing, Ethan and Jimmy. Line out successful. That didn't look straight by Bongi. Esterhuizen down to the 5-meter line. Grant Williams. Oh, it's lost forward. Ugh. Chiefs playing a knock-on advantage. They have the ball inside their 5-meter line. But they're going to be tackled in the try zone if they're not careful. And they are. They're going to come back because the ball's lost in the try zone. Frost is replaced by Innard. So the entire front row for Exeter's out. Okay, Nick Frost goes out of the game having scored 2 tries in the first half. Bongian Banabe comes out for Jenkins. But Jenkins is a lock. That means that Jenkins will shift over to where, over where Fenter went out. So we'll see 16 shift down to there to place Bongi. And Jenkins, 19, comes in for him. But Jenkins is going to go up here. All right. Crazy lineup changes. 54 minutes into the contest. Sharks fans enjoying the day out. Instead of catching E. coli at the beach, they're at Kings Park. Smart move. White folks, brown folks, Indian folks, black folks, everybody at the game enjoying themselves. And the kids down at the pool end, although I don't see the pool, I see the bouncy castle. Crouch. Bind. It'll be an Exeter scrum from their 5-meter line. Set. Stu Townsend to put it in. He puts it in the pipe. And the front row of Exeter collapses. But they win the penalty. What? Penalty's called against Nkunu. Huh. 55 minutes now gone in this contest, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate being here. Sharks win the scrum. Where's everybody watching from? Good question, Joe Brooks. Where's everybody watching from? So let's see with that poll that I put up. Oh, it switched over. Initially, during the season was winning the poll, but now that more people have answered, it's end of season. I agree, end of season. It makes a lot more sense than this nonsense interrupting the season. Chiefs are very lucky on that call. It should have been against them. Here's a lineout for the Chiefs out about the 36-meter line. They lose it forward. Knock it forward. It's picked up by Hendrickson. Whoa, he gets it back to Shea Khaleesi. Khaleesi's over. It's another try. Yes. Yamo! See Khaleesi with a brace of tries. Hendrickson made all of that happen. Unbelievably brilliant. Hendrickson. Oh my goodness. Woo! Jordan Hendrickson made that happen. Picking up that mess. Bouncing around, avoiding 2-3 tackles, and offloads to Khaleesi. He could have gone all the way himself, but he offloaded that and caught them off balance. Wow. So Khaleesi gets another try, but we can give that one squarely in the box to Jordan Hendrickson. That's right under the post, so we'll go with conversion here. They're looking at the pass, but the pass was fine. There's no forward pass there. It was behind him. Yeah. Oh, Hendrickson's got a bloody left knee. He's got blood dripping down from his knee. Wow. So this should be 36 at the 57-minute mark. So the Sharks have this game clearly in hand at this stage. Kick is good, and it's 36-14. By 3 tries. Next up, the Stormers. Wow, that was incredible. Absolutely incredible stuff there by Jordan Hendrickson. Good support run by Sia Khaleesi, gets him a try. Restart from midfield, Jeremy Rosier, and here's Townsend kicking the ball. It's going to be about 30 meters. And it's knocked forward by the Sharks. And so Exeter comes away with it again. Exeter kicks it through. It's going to go down inside of 22. It finds touch. See if Benetton's managed to score yet. Does not look like it. Benetton, 64 minutes in that contest is still 21-0. Benetton being smoked. And I had Claremont winning that game, so they're winning that game as well. I have Black Lion winning their game at home, but they're losing 7-6. So Black Lion is a team from Georgia. Georgia going through a lot of chaos right now. Line out to Etzebeth. This one they get right, but it was still awkward. He comes away with it. Sharks being told to use it, and Hendricks has come in to replace Grant Williams, who's had a brilliant game. So Grant Williams goes out. He's replaced by Jaden Hendrickson. And that ball's knocked on by Exeter, picked up by the Sharks. Oh, that's knocked on by Jaden Hendrickson. Well, way to go, buddy. Just like you get in the Springboks games, you kept knocking the ball on. So Jaden Hendrickson knocks it on, so it's going to be a scrum to them because it had already been knocked on by Exeter. 5-9 Pinker coming out. Stu Townsend will come out. That means Chichuma will come in for Molina, and I'm going to guess that Beckinsale will come in for Stu Townsend. Yeah, Beckinsale is now the new scrum half. All right, that gets our changes. So that clears only one player left on the Exeter bench. That's Skinner. The Sharks still have several players. Henry Jacobs. I haven't seen him coming yet, have we? Bine. Set. And the whole front row collapses, but Hendrickson digs it out of there. Gets it to Esterhuizen. He's had a solid game, too. Hendrickson now goes back the other direction to Van Heerden. Another player with a great game. A lot of unheralded, unsung heroes in this game. There's a penalty against Exeter for being offside, so Sharks will be able to kick it for territory. That's against Jimmy Roots for being offside. Like a bunch of Kiwis, these Roots boys. Stupid tag inside my shirt keeps itching me on the side of my chest here. Whoops, there we go. So, 60 minutes into the contest, Sharks well in charge of this game. They'll have a line out down about 24 meters away from Exeter's try line. Dylan Richardson throws it deep. Van Heerden, Hendrickse, Edwin Cater down inside the 22. Hendrickse, oh, it's lost backwards. Esterhuizen, picked up by my Pimpy. Hendrickse, they lost all their momentum. Andre Jacobs is also in the game now. Richardson back to, Mkunu lost it at the 5-meter line. And the Sharks leave a try of begging. Tukum Kunu was tackled at the 5-meter line and lost it forward. Shame. So scrum to Exeter as they also knocked it on. Neil Diamond, Sweet Caroline playing at Kings Park. Next up, it'll be Nelson Mandela Bay Stadium in PE. I wonder if Ronaldo's going to that game. Let's take a look and see. I sent a message this morning. Oh, he's at a birthday party. Crouch. Bind. Exeter, 5 meters from their line. Set. Will Beckinsale in there. Stop. He's going to reset this scrum. 62 minutes into the contest now. Boy, a lot of man of the match options here in this game. So let me just make some notes for myself here. Okay. A lot of good choices here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different Sharks who played really well in this game. And a couple others who played well, but not really well. Crouch. Bind. Set. Ball finally gets put in. It collapses. A penalty against the Sharks for collapsing the scrum. So that'll get Exeter out from the shadow of their goal line here. Tukum Kuno having a tough start to this game. Not his best outing. At least the channel streaming. Yeah, but that's because of the hour, Charles. We had no problem doing this Friday morning at this hour. We had balls tried to keep in play, but it goes into touch. Had no problem doing it late at night. It was from the 11 o'clock hour on. So while the Stormers game, if we run into trouble, we'll know that that's what's going on. I rebooted my computer. I rebooted my modem and router this morning. And we'll see what happens. So, yeah. We'll see. Hopefully we won't have these problems. Line out is good for Exeter. They come down with it. They come away from it, no maul. Start working the ball across the pitch. That's a long pass. Nicely caught on the wing over here. My Pimpy giving chase. Finally gets him inside 10-meter line. It's knocked on by Exeter off a knee. Why'd the whistle blow? There's a penalty. We're going to come back for an advantage. Sharks must have been offside at some point. I cannot see a signal yet. Let's see what he gives. Jeremy Rosier. Backline offside. The entire backline was offside. Okay. The entire backline was offside. All right, so Exeter will kick this for territory. That ball's going to find touch, and it'll be a line out to Exeter. Andre Esterhuizen goes out for Sia Masuku. Fossey's out. I think Masuku's coming for him. Masuku will go to 15. Who would come in for Esterhuizen? Francois Fenta? There's only one player left. That's Fenta. Line out successful by Exeter. They're into them all, and they're driving forward. They've got an advantage for collapsing them all. Just about 10 meters away. They pick it up and go. And then Hendricks is there. Jaden. You're going to come back for the penalty here. Uh-oh. Whistle. Somebody's getting a card here. Nope.
We have multiple infringement now, okay, against you. 3 at the scrum and others there, okay, collapsing and then no clearance. Any more? Okay, I will jump. Yeah? No.
All right, so he warns Ebenezer about multiple infringements. Next one's going to be a card. So Eben goes over to talk to the team. $65-28 in the contest, and Eben is talking to everybody over there. So they're going to kick from the 5-meter line for a 5-meter line out. 65-28, clock will restart. All right, collapsing them all is the penalty against the Sharks. Next one's going to result in a card substitution coming in. There's Francois Fenta coming in now. And who goes out? It looks like Hooker goes out. So Estuyson has not gone out of the game. I think Hooker went out. Yeah, that's Ethan Hooker. He's had a hell of a game. All right, here we go. Here's a line out by Exeter. They get it, the 5-meter line. But advantage because Eben hit him in the air. And they're down to 1 meter. Exeter knocking on the door. There's a card. Yep, and it's on Eben Etzebeth. He gets the card. 65 minutes, he's done. Looks like he's hurt. $66-03, yellow card for Eben Etzebeth. Yep, that's an obvious one. He was just warned about it, too. Just warned about it, and he goes and gets himself a yellow card. And that wasn't even close. That was vicious over-the-shoulder hit. Yep, that's a well-earned yellow card. So I guess Khaleesi will be the captain now. Ian Johnson, great to be back with you, mate. Unfortunately, I'm partly ill in hospital, but knowing the Sharks are doing the business helps me cheer. I'm sorry to hear you're in hospital, Ian. So sorry to hear you're in hospital. Are you all right? I hope it's nothing serious. We're at 66 minutes now. Boy, these shirts are really driving me nuts today. I have to change shirts here underneath. Not the Sharks jersey, but the T-shirt I have underneath. Kids dancing in the stands on camera. Little show-offs. Yeah, sorry to hear that, Ian. I hope that you do well. Cover more arm tattoos on women. I do not get it. My goodness. Lots of images of the crowd while we're waiting here. People up in the stands. So Etzebeth is walking off the pitch. Looks uncomfortable. All right, so he gets a yellow card. So Sharks are down a player now, 66-03. So they'll take it almost to the end of the game. They were warned. They were warned. And who did it? The guy who gave the warning to his teammates. Here's a lineup by Exeter. They go deep. They come down with it. They're into a maul. They're driving. 3 meters, 2 meters, 1 meter. They're playing penalty advantage, 1 meter out. Pick and go. Oh, so close. He didn't quite get there. Pick and go. Is he over? Short. They're going to come out a little further. They kick it to the wing. It's all by himself, but can he get it? They got it. And it's Emmanuel Feo-Waboso with the try, the English national. They were playing advantage, but he gets the try in the corner. Another yellow card. Oh, that's bullshit. You just gave a yellow card for penalty. Oh, give me a break. What a crock. Unbelievable. Faya Wabosa with the try. $66.40. 37 seconds between these. Here's the kick. That looks good from Hodge. 21. All right, 36-21 now. Sharks cocking it up again. 2 yellow cards now, down 2 players. Sia Masuku with the restart from midfield. His first touch of the ball. Sends it down to Faya Wabosa, who was quiet the whole game till that try. Now he's got the ball. And Hendrickson does a high tackle, misses Esterhuizen. Here come up the pitch. They're driving. Tackles made by Francois Fenta. And a penalty for not releasing the ball. Sharks need to go for the post. Sharks need to kick for the post and kill some of the time, kill the clock, take the points. Sia Masuku just came in the game. It's a 40-meter kick. Take the points. Take the 3 points. Bulls will bet the Sharks when they go down to Durban. Beat. Okay. Ian says MND. I have no idea what that is. If it was NMD, I'd know it'd be neuromuscular disease, but I don't know what muscular dystrophy, is that what that is? I don't know what MND, I don't know what that is. I'm sorry. So, Hendricks is still out there, so he'll kick it. Hendricks is still out there, so he's going to kick it. Masuka's playing fullback. Jordan Hendrickson, 5 out of 6 kicks today. Hendricks had a good game, too. He set up a nice try, some good open field play. He's kicked the ball well. Just had one tough kick here. And he's going to get that one, too, and make it 39-21. And that'll kill a minute off the clock. We're down to 69 minutes now. So 39, well done. $39-21. Good kick. All right. So time to get the man of the match up here. Let's do some man of the match options here. Got to close the other poll. Came out a lot more even than we thought it was. Sharks, Mapimpi gets it on the restart, sends it to Fenta. Fenta to Mkuno. Mkuno's confused. He finds Masuku. Masuku dancing. He goes wide to Mapimpi. Mapimpi started all this. He's got it. Mapimpi over the 22. Finally tackled about 24 meters out. Mapimpi working hard there just to get him out of trouble. Sharks kick it down the pitch. Sharks are down by 2 players here. And the ball comes out. It's going to be a knock-on against the Sharks. Got an injury here. All right, folks, you got Afide Fase, Ethan Hooker, Grant Williams, or Andre Esterhuizen are your options for man of the match. Clock is stopped at 70 minutes and 20 seconds in this contest. Let me take a look at the other game. Got a player down for Exeter. It was still 21-0 at 64 minutes. Let's see where they're at now. 79 minutes, and Clermont is winning 28-0. Benetton's going to be shut out on the road. Very poor performance. Very poor performance. All right. Uh-oh, we're going to TMO. Let's see what this is all about. Are we getting another yellow card against the Sharks? Uh-oh. Review the action of the black on the knock-on. 14 black. Cater. Uh-oh. Edwin Cater's actions are being looked at on the TMO. It could be down to 12 players. Let's see. Oh, that's a yellow card. That's a yellow card. There's no question about it. There's no question about it. He tried to knock the ball down. Yeah, that's a yellow card.
From what I see, I have a 3 against 1 in this situation. Do you agree? For
Yeah,
Pink, with a big gap in between.
Yeah, there
so
is
it's
not.
So it's a big opportunity for Pink to have a breakaway in this situation. We agree on that?
Yeah, I'm agree. There is another Pink player
So
on the left.
So I need to give a yellow card against the 14 black because it's a big breakaway coming. Okay. now the
Sharks. Sharks. Sharks get another yellow card. Oh, God. Oh, my God. 70-20. Ethan Hooker gets a yellow card. There's no room in the sin bin. There's no room at the end. The sin bin is full. The Sharks down to 12 players against 15 now. And there's 10 minutes left to go in the game, folks. 10 minutes left to go in the game. Wow. Unbelievable. So, there's only 2 seats in the sim bid, so he's going to have to stand. Although, Cater found a seat, so I'm not sure. Oh, Evan Etzebeth was injured, so that's why there's a spare seat. So, line out successful for Exeter. 7 meters away. It's going to take a heroic effort by a 12-man Sharks side to save this game in 9 minutes. They're into a maul, our Exeter here. 1 stop. Pepsi Buthelezi swinner. They pull it out now. Got to get out of that scrum. Oh, and that's knocked. That's going to be another yellow card. But I think that Mapimpi had a fair chance to get it. Mapimpi had a chance to steal that, so I don't think he's going to get a card, just a penalty. It's a risky strategy there. Pimpy tried. He had a chance to get it, just knocked it down. That would be a harsh yellow card if they gave him a yellow card. Yeah, he went for the intercept. My Pimpy takes a big risk there. My goodness. 193 people currently here, folks. Be sure to hit the like button if you don't mind. Deliberate knock on is the call. So what are they going to do? They're down by 18 points and need 3 tries here. What are they waiting on? A kick to the corner. There's no other option here. You need 3 tries in 8 minutes. A kick to the corner. That's going to be a 5-meter line out. Yep. All right, Exeter now. 7 minutes, 45 seconds. Sharks fans being treated to some misery here. Oh, he just almost had that. Yeah, no, that was the right call. Mapimpi had a chance at that. He just didn't pull it in. All right, 6-meter, 5-meter line out. Here we go, Exeter now. Turf is kind of torn up down there. Line out successful, and they drive forward and collapse immediately. 3 meters out. Exeter has it, up by 3 players. 3 yellow cards on Khaleesi, Cater, and who's the other one on? Jeez, I lost track there. It's not on Khaleesi, on Etzebeth. Excuse me, Etzebeth, Cater, and Van Heerden. And we've got a penalty here. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. What's going to happen here? C is the captain now.
See, I have a multiple infringement against you. I already have... No, it's not you. It's offside here. So please, you need to have more discipline. Even if it stays like 7 minutes, I already gave 3 cards, but I can continue. So please, you need to raise up your discipline. Yes, quickly, please. Come.
Jeez.
Right, we know it's the
So
first
Rogier doesn't want to give a 4th yellow card. Oh, yeah. Hendricks is way off sides out there. Yeah. Jade Hendrickson was way offside there. 7 minutes left. If they get one more, they're going to get another card. It's a terrible play from the Sharks here in the second half. 3 yellow cards. $7:30. 6.5 minutes remain. 73 minutes. Crouch. Bind. Set. Call to use it. They bring it out. Here comes Exeter with a huge advantage in players. They got to get away from that scrum. They do. Slowing the ball down here. And Hendricks got lucky, didn't call for a penalty there. Facilau down to 1 meter out. Sharks players have got to get out of the tackle. They've got numbers in the corner. Hendrickson gives chase. And it's dropped. It's dropped. Oh, my goodness. Ben Hammersley drops the ball in the try zone. Perfect kick. Wow, that's going to save the Sharks by not giving it up there. Wow. Wow. This was perfect. Just went right through his arms. All the time in the world to catch it. That was the problem. My goodness. So the Sharks with the ball now, a chance to kill some of the time here. Man, oh man. Hendrickson, Jaden kicks it over the top. All right, that'll kill some more time. Down to 5 minutes now. Now the Sharks should be able to win this game, even if they give up a try here very quickly. Wow. Wow. Man, oh man. Just dropped a try, a sure try. That's going to make him a GOAT. Not the greatest of all time either. My goodness, what a mistake. They really needed that try. Hammersley just let it go right through his fingers. Line out. So here comes Exeter now. And my Pimpy chases the ball. It's knocked on both ways. It'll be a scrum to the Sharks. My goodness. Makazole and Pimpy really stepping it up here late in the game, trying to keep his team in the game. Glasgow fan, and we play the Sharks tonight. 75-47 now, down the last 5 minutes here. After this, folks, it's the Stormers. I need to take a short break, but you'll be redirected to the Stormers in Port Elizabeth, Nelson Mandela Bay Stadium in PE. Port Elizabeth. You'll be redirected to that game after this. It's the Stormers against Toulon. Yeah, so stay tuned. Don't run off. Go get a beer, get a Coke, whatever it is you drink, a glass of wine. Go to the loo, catch your breath, and we'll be back. I need to stretch my legs, change my kit, and get ready for that game coming up in just a few minutes after this one ends. So I'm not going to hang around for the discussions with the man of the match because that game starts at quarter after the next hour, but I've got it set for the top of the hour so I can run through the lineups and everything. So I'll be a couple minutes late. So please be patient. If you get there and people say, "Where's Chris at?" say, "He'll be here in a moment." Crouch, bind, set. Jaden Hendrickson puts in the pipe. Strong push from Exeter, but the Sharks get it out. And there goes Masuku. See Masuku bouncing off one tackle. He's taken down about midfield. Sharks just got to kill the clock here. Call to use it. Hendrickson don't. There we go. Go through some phases. Mkunu now goes forward. He's tackled. Mkunu is tackled. Don't do the box kick. No, they do the box kick. Come on, man. 3.5 minutes. You could have killed another 30 seconds there. Oh, and they go up for the ball. Jordan Hendrickson goes up for the ball, but Exeter gets it. It's a knock-on against Hendrickson. And so they're playing a knock-on advantage, our Exeter here, with just 3 minutes and 18 seconds remaining. And they knock it on. So it's going to be a scrum to Exeter. Clock is working against them now, approaching just 3 minutes in that game. 195 people here. We got 2,000 views in this one. A lot less than I thought we'd get, but thanks to 195 people for being here. Be sure to hit the like button if you don't mind, folks. Really do appreciate that. Bong Yamanami comes in. So Etzebeth is not coming back. So his yellow card is expired, and Bongi comes in to replace him so they can have a scrum. Time on, 77 minutes now. 3 minutes left, 18-point lead for the Sharks, but very poor play in the last quarter of the game. Do I need to make a call to the Stormers? Tracy, they better win. Better win. Not often. Now, they're playing in Port Elizabeth because the Cape Town Sevens is going on right now in Cape Town. Restart on the scrum. Clock stopped at 77:19. Arc Precision's dissing on my Stormers. That will not be tolerated here on this program. Sharks down to just 2 yellow cards at the moment after Etzebeth's yellow card has expired now, replaced by Bongi. Crouch, bind, set. Exeter puts it in the pipe, and the whole thing collapses. No penalty. The ball's available. Play it. A penalty finally against the Sharks. So Exeter will kick for territory. We're down to less 2.5 minutes left. Hayden Wood comes over for the territorial kick here. Mkunu, once again, caught on that. Maine Lobsters. What? All right. 77:54. Coming up on 2 minutes. By the time they get this line out underway, it'll be under 2 minutes. No way that Exeter comes back from this now. Sharks are going to be lucky to escape with a win here. Very poor performance in the final 20 minutes of the game, but they won the game before that. Fortunately for them. Less than 2 minutes now, 78-10. Still haven't done the line out. 12, 14, 13. And they go short. They have it. They try to run on the sideline, but Jaden Hendricks is there for the tackle. Sharks are cheating coming offside there. Missed by Jeremy Rozier. They were offside for sure. See Khaleesi, nice tackle there by Khaleesi, drives him back to midfield. Exeter, nothing happening. 1:30 left in the game, and a penalty against Mkunu for being offsides. Tap and quick go. Here comes Exeter down the sidelines, and the Sharks weren't ready for it. They're going to go all the way down. Look at this run. It's incredible. Down to 7 meters by Exeter. Incredible run there. That was just absolutely brilliant. They're going to give him another try, it looks like here, the way it's going here with just 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining. They're playing the 9 there. That should have been a penalty, but they're going to be a knock-on against Exeter, but it should have been a penalty for playing the 9. And the scrum half is complaining to Jeremy Rozier, and he's right. He was played by Hendricks. Hendricks has been cheating up there the whole time. So Exeter's not going to score here. It's unfortunate for Exeter. 79 minutes, 10 seconds in the contest. Down to 1 yellow card now for the Stormers. Back to 14 players. So against 12 players, Exeter couldn't score. It was Jordan Hendricks at that time. He was playing. Talking about your blue crabs. Oh, I don't eat Maine lobsters. I don't care for lobster. Maryland blue crabs are over, but I can get crabs from the other parts of down there. In fact, I could call and see if they got any today. I haven't had crabs in a while. 79:40 now. Crouch. Bind. Set. There's the hooter, and the Sharks are going to kick it into touch, and that's going to do it at the hooter, and that's going to be it. Sharks win 39-21, so it's going to do it. All right, Stormers and Toulon are up next, but I am going to step away for a moment, so you'll be redirected there, folks, but come back and join us. That game is set to start the on-air in 15 minutes, 16 minutes from now, so I'll be back for that, but I need to go stretch, change my kit, and see if I can't find my other cap. So let me take a look at that Claremont-Benetton. That should be a 28-0 final. Let's see if that's how it ended. And it is 28-0. All right, this one ends 39-21. Sharks win, and that's going to do it. We'll be back in a few minutes. Tries. Who would you pick for man of the match? Let's see who got man of the match. You guys pretty even there. Looks like Fossey won it. I would have picked Grant Williams. All right, in the poll, and you guys go at Fossey. All right. See you guys here shortly. Thanks for being with us, and we'll be right back with the next game from Port Elizabeth, Nelson Mandela Bay Stadium. Cheers. 39-21 is the final score of this Champions Cup match between the Sharks and Exeter. Thanks a lot, folks. See you in just a few minutes right back here on the same channel. Appreciate your support, and cheers.